Hey, second grade friends. Today for writing, we are going to take a break from our actual writing and think about our second steps lesson for the week. Now, we are a little behind, so we're going to actually see two of these this week. But today we're going to start by thinking about what mistakes tell us. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so that you can see the lessons for today. Follow along. Now, last week in our second steps lesson, we learned all about making mistakes and how we can practice to get better at something. So today, let's think about what mistakes tell us. We're going to start with a brain builder. Let's watch the video and practice. We're going to listen, we're going to think, and we're going to show. So let's get our brains ready. Memory movements, level 2. Oh, let's see why the sound isn't working. Well, I'm not sure why the sound isn't working for this video right now. So I'm going to skip over it. But what we're doing in this video is he's going to tell us some movements. And then we have to stop and listen, or we have to stop, think, and repeat. So instead of him showing it, I'm just going to go ahead and stop sharing and do those activities with you. So I want you to stop, listen, and think. I'm going to tell you 4 movements. Here we go. Raise your hand, shrug your shoulders, touch your nose, tap your head. One more time. Raise your hand, shrug your shoulders, tap your nose, tap your head. Now you go. Did you raise your hand, shrug your shoulders, tap your nose, tap your head? Good job. Okay, let's do one more. We're going to stand up for this one. Stand up. Okay. Stomp your feet. Clap your hands 2 times. Hands up. Tap your head. Let's try that again. Stomp your feet. Clap your hands. Hands up. Tap your head. Your turn. Did you do those movements too? We had to use our brains to stop, listen, and think. All right, now that our brains are warmed up, let's get to our second steps lesson. I am going to share my screen again this time so that you can see the pictures that go along with our lesson today. Now, you might remember Anita. She was learning how to become a better cook with her aunt, and River, who was learning to become a better brother. They were working at something to become better. Now, we've been talking a lot about how we can get better at things that we enjoy. And today we're going to think about mistakes. Do you enjoy making mistakes? No, me either. Now, we don't like making mistakes because it's not fun to make a mistake. It's frustrating. And we may not like mistakes, but everyone makes them. Mrs. Pasapenka makes mistakes. Our grown-ups make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes, but they actually help us learn. And we're going to learn today how mistakes help us learn. Now, here's Rory. Rory didn't get the answer right on his first try of his math problem, and he's starting to get frustrated. Can you see what mistake he made? Did you say he didn't have enough? The X's, there are not enough. So Rory is going to try again. Did Rory try again and realize that he made a mistake by checking his work? And now this time he gets the correct answer. When a mistake tells us something's not working, one thing we can do is try again. For example, if you make a mistake reading a word, you can try again and sound out letter by letter. Have you tried again after making a mistake? Maybe it was a time you fell off a bike. You didn't give up riding a bike. You tried again. Let's see something else we can do after making a mistake. Now, Claire's learning to play Foursquare, and she wants to hit the ball so it goes into the next square. She pulls her arm back and swings as hard as she can, but instead of going into the next square, the ball flies out of bounds. What mistake did she make? Did you say she hit the ball too hard? That's right. A mistake told Claire that the way she hit the ball wasn't quite right. And next time she hits it a little softer. The ball lands in the square next to her, where she wanted it to go. When a mistake tells us something's not working, another thing we can do is make a small change. So, for example, if you're making lots of mistakes in your drawing with markers, can you make a small change and draw with pencil first? That small change can help when we make mistakes. All right, let's take a look at another friend. This is Alex, and she's learning to skateboard. She puts one foot on and pushes off and starts rolling, and she's moving. But then Alex puts both feet on the board, and it wobbles to one side and then the other, and she falls. She tries a few more times, but she keeps falling. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, Alex says. Alex keeps falling. What does this tell her? That's right. It's telling her that something's not working and she's making a mistake. So Alex goes to her friend Tara. Tara skateboards a lot and shows Alex how to stand with her feet apart on the skateboard. After a few more tries, she stays on and she goes further and further. When a mistake tells us something's not working, another thing we can do is ask for help. A good time to ask for help is after you've tried again and again, or when you've made a small change and it still isn't working. Have you ever asked for help when you've made a mistake? So there are 3 things we can do when we make mistakes. Mistakes tell us that something is wrong. Think about something you can do that you're working on at home or that you're working on at school that you want to get better at. Can you try again if something seems off? Can you make a small change or can you ask for help? Those are the 3 things we can do when mistakes continue to be a problem. So today for writing, I want you to get out your writing journal and I want you to tell me a time where you made a mistake. Can you think of a time? It could be something at school. It could be something at home. And in your writing journal, you're going to do an open response. You're going to tell me about a time that you made a mistake. Did you keep trying? Did you, make a small change? Or did you ask for help? So I want you to think, what did you do when you made that mistake? It could be in your writing. Maybe you made a mistake spelling a word, so you tried again. It could be at basketball. You made a mistake, so you asked your coach for help. It could be at recess. You made a mistake, so you tried something new. You made a change. What is a time where you made a mistake? Go ahead and write that in your journal today. Now you're going to write the date as well. Today is Wednesday, September 29th, 2021. So add your date, think about a mistake that you've made, and what did you do to fix it? Did you try again? Did you make a small change? Or did you ask for help? All right, writers, I hope you enjoyed our second steps lesson. Off you go. Tell me in your writing journal a time you made a mistake and how you fixed it. Did you try again? Did you ask for help? Or did you make a small change?